and unable to move and in a fucking wheelchair anyways.
Yeah.
Just put me out to pasture.
Yeah.
Let me go with some dignity, with a bullet to the head.
Mandy's our conscious because she called me rude for the Ernie Banks joke.
How dare you? You're rude. The Yankees said they don't want to pay A-Rod his home run bonuses that he gets. He gets a $6 million bonus every time he passes another home run legends record.
And this contract, I believe the newest one, happened after, I think, the steroid controversy, the first one, came out. So they knew he was juicing and knocking that ball out.
Well, they're saying that these home run records are now null and void because he did it while cheating. He's got a point.
I'm sorry, though. You want a guy to be able to hit a bunch of home runs and get money for it. You don't think he's going to juice to do it. You don't think he's going to take some steroids, get suspended for it, just so he can pass a bunch of records and make millions of dollars doing it? I would get in trouble and miss a year of playing if it meant $6 million when I hit the next 50 home runs.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, but, I mean, he's getting paid so much already. That's $6 million. That's a drop in the bucket.
Not for your kids. It's like, hey, here's $6 million I can just give away to that one.
Does he
and
have
he can
kids?
shut the fuck
Does he
up.
have kids?
I don't know. When he does.
I mean, some illegitimate
when
ones, I'm
he
sure.
Does.
Yeah, he's got little Yankee babies all over
Maybe
the
he
place.
needs the $6 million to fight the last, suspension or the next suspension.
Maybe he just wants to be the $6 million man.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
you went there.
I did.
Steve Austin.
That's right. Oh hell
the
yeah!
Original Steve Austin.
The best? No, not the best. The worst Steve Austin. The Mets will be paying winning bidder, who's going nameless, Darryl Strawberry's checks. We talked about this a few weeks ago. His checks that he's owed, deferred payment from the Mets, were up for auction because he wasn't paying his taxes. So a man bid $1.3 million for the remaining $2 million of his salary. He'll get almost $9,000 a month for the next 18 and a half years.
Hey, let me give you 1.3 now, and
Right.
you give me a little bit of money every month.
I'm wondering, though, A, how old is this guy? So will he actually see the end of these payments? And B, how much taxes will he have to pay on this? If any.
That is a good question.
Because if he has to pay any taxes on this?
It's obviously less than if he had a lump sum.
Right.
But do you get earned tax credit for giving up $1.3 million?
I don't know.
That should be fair, right? You're
Right.
like, hey, I gave up $1.3 million. You should only tax me on $700,000 I'm making.
Yeah, because I'm thinking...
And that's over 18 and a half years. That's less taxes right there.
Right, because I'm thinking if he is getting taxed on all this, it's kind of like break even for him.
Right.
That's not good.
Yeah, and what was the point? Just
Yeah.
to say, I got your... Just to say that, Darryl Strawberry's ex-wife isn't getting the money, but I will.
No, she got some of it, too.
you.
That's why it was only $2 million.
That's true, but I think, technically, she probably deserved all of it, but I think she went bankrupt, so they're not giving her all of it or something like that.
Who knows?
Something weird?
Something weird like that. Very strange. Whole thing is very strange.
Very strange.
But congratulations to you, getting $9,000 a month for forever.
Yeah. How's that 1.3 less bank account?
Hey.
You know, the one that could have probably accrued $9,000 a week.
Yeah, I mean, $1.3 million get you some nice interest.
Yeah.
All right, let's stop talking about interest and stop talking about the small balls. Wake up, chat room. We're going to talk about the important stuff.
I don't give a fuck. I'm a hitman. I'm a stalker.
So, Hope Solo. More soccer. Oh, sorry about that. But you can jerk off to her
Yeah.
a lot.
And lady soccer's a little bit better.
Yeah, you can flick the bean, ladies in the
Hope
chat
Solo
room.
makes you go hand solo.
Yeah. Whew, man. She could be left off the World Cup roster, and for one good reason, one that I'll hang out with her for. She's an alcoholic.
You're like, I would be too if I played soccer.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
I already am. I don't even play soccer. If I played soccer, it'd be even worse.
Yeah, it'd be way worse.
Yeah. She apparently got busted for some alcohol-related things, and they need her to complete some alcohol classes before they'll even consider letting her back on the roster.
See, I don't understand that. Like, are they not allowed to drink? Did she consume too much? Did she drink and drive? Because you can drink and drive, and that is dastardly.
I think it was closer to a DUI situation.
That's at least dastardly. I understand that. But the whole, you drank, you're punished for that, you adult.
Right. But one thing they're not mentioning is how fucking hot she is.
Yeah.
That's got to count for
Why
something.
are they failing to realize the main point of the
Right.
story is hot Hope Solo is busted for drinking?
They're calling her a hot Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn. She's got that whole weird Abby thing and great ass. Even Mandy in the chat room saying you saw it. You are 100% correct.
That's right, Mandy.
Speaking of great asses, Lance Armstrong. Yes?
He definitely uses that thing a lot.
Yeah, he does. Says he would definitely dope again if he could.
Why not?
Fuck it.
Even if they take his trophies away, you know how much money he made?
Yeah, who cares?
He's like, whatever.
Now, he said if he was competing...
Fuck Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was her fucking song? Hey, Paradise. Put up in the parking lot. Yeah.
I forget.
He did it in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Joke over. He says, now, if he was competing in 2015, he wouldn't. But if he was back in the 90s doing it all over again, he'd dope that shit up all over again.
Well, you did it once. Why wouldn't we think you would do it again?
Right.
A-Rod.
Yeah, did you all of a sudden get a conscience or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I must say that...
he had a conscience. Cancer would have put one in him. This all happened after the cancer.
No, they removed it with the cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
His conscience was his left nut.
You have cancer of the conscience? We're going to have to remove that?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's attached to your testicle.
Now I don't mind doing steroids to win a bunch of Tour de France.
Done and done. Chair in the chat room saying she's almost too muscular, referring to Hope Solo. You're wrong. Moving on. PGA's Dustin Johnson says he doesn't have a coke problem. We talked about it, I think it was last week, actually. He was busted for coke, kicked
If
off
you
the
enjoy it,
tour.
it's not a problem, right?
Yeah.
Right.
His only problem is he didn't get enough coke.
Right.
He ran out. That's the problem.
That's right. The problem is I got caught.
Yeah. It's 5 o'clock free crack giveaway. He is saying he does not have a problem, and then he was just taking time off from golf, not being kicked out or anything.
Taking time off from golf to snort a little coke, guys.
Right, exactly.
I'll be back when I'm done.
Yeah. Because Lance Armstrong's got a great ass. See, it ties in there.
Me and Lance are going to go dope.
That's right. More golf news. Robert Allenby, who we talked about, he was the guy in Hawaii, the golfer in Hawaii, who got really drunk and then kidnapped and robbed and beat up.
Yeah, he had road rash on his face.
Right.
Right.
Great pieces of information are coming out.
Yeah.
Apparently, the Golf Channel did some top shelf reporting and investigating. And they did conclude that he was robbed, yes, but his movie-like tale had more holes than golf swings.
Oh, my God. Who wrote that shit?
I don't know. CBS Sports. I mean,
fuck you, CBS.
Yeah. So this guy from the Golf Channel, Rex Hoggard, talked to one of the homeless men that said he... This gets better. Who said
First
he witnessed the whole thing?
A homeless lady as his
Right.
side. Now we get a homeless man as the other
Yeah.
side.
This guy's name is Toa Kaeli. Remember, it's in Hawaii.
Yep.
This is a good story, chat room. Don't leave us now. Who reported encountering Allenby on the street last week and said he injured himself by what? By passing out on a rock.
Know what he was singing as he was passing by?
Yes.
Allenby, Allenby.
Oh, come on, Will I Am. Let's not go there. According to the Golf Channel story, Allenby spent $3,400 at what basically amounted to a strip club in Honolulu and then saw Khalil again around 1 a.m. He says he was beyond drunk, totally blitzed. It had to be a little bit more than just drunk. Shortly after that is when Allenby was tossed into a cab by a homeless woman named Sherrod Keene. So now we suspect a strip club and copious amounts of alcohol were involved in the Allenby story, which is not a good thing for him. He's scheduled to have a press conference tomorrow, Tuesday, at the Phoenix Open.
I called it. I saw that picture of his face, and I'm like, that looks like road rash. That doesn't look like he got beat up.
Right.
And now look at the story coming out. A little bit of investigating, and this is what happens.
This is awesome.
A little bit of...
I fucking love this story. This is the best thing that ever happened to golf.
See what happens when we think. We find the
It
holes
hurts.
in every story.
Oh, that too.
And then CBS uses the bad pun.
We're good at finding holes.
That's right.
And then really sticking it to it.
Sticking it in those holes.
Mm-hmm. One more don't give a fuck. 2015 will be Jeff Gordon's last full-time season.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Yeah, man in the chat room just said, what's next, NASCAR?
Yes.
Yes, it is. You're welcome. I hate NASCAR. I don't care. I wish they'd all fucking retire.
Yeah.
Do us all a goddamn favor.
Yeah, I'm just glad. You know, Gordon, he got in that fight last year. I think he's like, you know what? I'm like reverting to being a kid again. I think it's time to retire.
Time to retire. So, anyways.
Your turtles were humping just now, dude.
My turtles are always fucking.
They are
doing it
fuckers.
right now. He's got a big cock, by the way. like given the size of him. Yes.
And the ooze landed on his cock, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
That's the only thing it affected. It's unfortunate.
What kind of bandana does it wear?
Let's talk about sports instead of my turtles having sex back here.
I just
Would you
wanted to know
please?
what color bandana its one eye is opened with?
Red.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, for Shirley Temple. Yeah. Throwback, everybody. Voicemail.
What's up, bitches?
You've reached the Charity Strike's private sex line.
So leave your name, number, and breast size. We'll be sure to jerk off to you as quickly as possible.
Later, bitches.
Oh, Daddy Yo's! Haiku Hank here with his episode 225 recap haiku. Here it goes! Crimea rivers, blood-soaked stress makes bush quiver. Shirley Temple, please! Oh,
Shirley
Daddy
Temples.
Yo's! Have a great episode 226. And just remember, if her blood doesn't get all over you, you weren't fucking her good enough. Fuck.
True that.
Hank's right.
Words to live by
Yeah.
Haiku Hank,
I wonder if
everybody.
your turtle's bleeding right now.
Good Lord. Leave the turtles alone. They get way more puss than you do.
That's true.
That is for goddamn sure. Thank you, Hank, for the words of wisdom. Now let's move on to the most important part of the show.
It's my music.
No, not that.
Oh.
The even more. No,
Ooh.
I said the most important part.
Sorry.
Not the least important part where you mispronounce a bunch of
I thought
shitty Brazilian
I
names.
thought I was talking to myself.
Hello, ladies.
Today's chick of the day. Her name, Kristen Ledlow. That's Kristen with a K, Ledlow. Sports reporter, former basketball player. She's been in some beauty contests where she wears bikinis.
And now she's a chick of the day. Highlight of her life.
Right. Her career has just peaked.
That's right.
It is. It
With
is
a
all
QU.
over. That's right. Queer.
Peaked.
Oh, I think you're talking about the career of the QU. Yes, you can get her on the old twat box at Kristen Ledlow, real creative. Should be at I Want to Blow Your Dick.
Right.
I'd follow her all over the place.
Yeah.
Just kidding, Kristen. We can still be friends. Kristen Ledlow, do check her out. Do yourselves a favor. It's not doing us any favor. We've already jerked off 3 times.
Yeah.
Do yourselves a favor and check her out. Kristen Ledlow, at Kristen Ledlow. Enjoy yourselves some of that action. Why isn't my music fading out?
That's how we find our chicks of the day is we start jerking off, looking for pictures of sports girls, and the one that makes us come finally is our chick of the day.
Yeah, which is hard, especially for Mike. Mike is usually looking for guys
It's
to make
true.
him
It
come.
takes a special woman to make me come.
It does. It really, really, really does.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we can do the least important part whenever you're ready. Good night, everybody.
Hit my music.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it all the wire.
Yeah. John Jones has his next opponent. And it's another black dude.
It's not Dustin Johnson.
It is a Johnson.
Oh,
It's Anthony
big
Johnson.
Johnson.
Anthony Rumble Johnson knocked out Alexander Gustafsson, a guy I don't think had ever been knocked out before. In fact, he had like one of the toughest chins in the light heavyweight division, but he got his ass knocked out in front of his home crowd of Sweden.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, very embarrassing.
He is Swedish, though. What do you expect?
I made a joke because Sweden popped huge for him, like Daniel Bryan style.
yes.
And when he got knocked
Yes.
out, it was a vacuum in there. No sound whatsoever. It
That
was
sucks.
quiet. I love that kind of contrast, though. When a crowd's loud and then something doesn't go their way and it's silence. Mm-hmm. And I asked a question on Twitter. I said, what was the biggest deflation of the week? Was it the balls for New England Patriots or was it the Swedish crowd when Gustafsson got knocked out?
or the Swedish balls.
Yeah, Swedish balls indeed. So Anthony Johnson will now face John Jones for the light heavyweight title at a undisclosed date because we got to see if John Jones goes into any more rehabs first. And
For a day.
yeah, but I also posed this question: has there ever been a more generic last or surname, as your boss says,
What's a surname?
matchup other than Jones versus Johnson? That there's so many matchups that could have been made in America with those two last names. I think that's the biggest combination in America. Maybe
Two-
Smith in there.
I was say the 2 blackest names in America.
Your last name is Jones. So-
I know.
And we know you're not black somewhere else. You know?
Most of me is black.
Yeah.
The lower half.
It's right.
Big feet, big cock.
Yeah, that's right.
Large ass. It's racist. How dare you?
And then also on that card, not the straight guard, not the bi guard, but the gay guard, Musasi,
Oh.
knocked out Dan Henderson.